Giselle, tacky as all outside. Boy Scotty, and we're here for my review of the premiere of the Real Housewives of Potomac. Let's get right on into the mess, because we already know that this season is highly anticipated. We were supposed to get this season way back in May, okay? And we finally getting it right here in August. And baby, I've been waiting on Housewives of Potomac because we already know that this season gonna be off the chain. I have not been this excited about a Housewives season in a while. So, and I don't really be excited about Potomac like that. I'm team Housewives of Atlanta, but baby, I was very excited about this. I'm very happy to see these girls. So let's get into it. We start off the episode with Monique and Chris, of course. Monique is with her, got her kid and got a bird, okay? And, she just sitting up there chilling out, having a great time with her husband, and she's on her way to see Karen. Because, Karen got her a new house, and she's actually in Potomac at this point. So then Monique gets into her car. She drives over to Karen's house, pretty much. And Karen is just shocked and surprised when Monique shows up with a damn bird on her damn shoulder. And Monique and Karen like, girl, Karen looking at Monique like, girl, that bird ain't coming up in my goddamn house. What the hell you looking like bringing a bird in my house? Cause guess what? I would have been the same way. If you think you finna bring that bird up in my house, you got me all the way mistaken, bitch. You ain't finna bring that bird in my house. But then Monique was like, okay, I got a cage. Can I bring the cage in the house? She was like, yeah, go on. If you want to bring the bird in the house, put that bird in the cage. So Karen basically shows Monique around, and honestly, listen, it's alright for Karen. But then they take a seat outside on the patio, and Karen just starts revealing a couple of things that, most people wouldn't even think that she would reveal. And it's the case in point of her, having issues within her marriage, with everything that she got going on with her business booming and stuff like that. She's not home as she normally is. And with her being a couple of years younger than her husband, that can cause a lot of challenges. You know what I mean? Like older men, can be a challenge for some of us, because I dated an older man and I want to date that same older man again. I know he's watching. I just always got to put it out there that I want his motherfucking ass back. Okay, but then Monique was like, she was surprised that, Karen would even, open up about this type of stuff, because she's the type of person that doesn't really allow people into her marital issues or whatever. So, I guess Karen trusts Monique enough to not open up her mouth and all of this other stuff. So, it's good to see Karen keep it real for once. Because, sometimes Karen don't keep it real. Y'all know that, right? She don't keep it real all the time. You know what I mean? So, it was nice to see that. So, now we get into Giselle, the very tacky, misguided, hypocritical Giselle. Okay? Now, we see her, and, she's decorating her house or something like that, and it looks tacky as her fashions does. And y'all know I'm not the type of person to talk about people's fashions. Y'all probably think I can't dress my damn self. Look at what the fuck I got on, okay? You probably think I can't dress either. She's just walking around here gushing because she back with that Jezebel of a pastor. Phaedra Parks' concubine. Jamal Brown, who out here getting bitches pregnant and doing all this other stuff in the church. Yeah, that nigga right there. So she's back with him, and she's saying that she never could see herself with anybody else other than Jamal. And I'm just like, I can see why you and Robin are friends. I can totally understand why. So she talks to her kids about her and Jamal getting back together and how they feel about the situation. And her kids ain't here for the shit. They called the interaction fake. They said that he really don't be trying to call them or contact them. He only does that to please Giselle, because that's something that Giselle wants. But Giselle is trying to defend him against them. But it just seems to me like her kids got way more sense than her. Your kid sees that this is a bomb ass nigga, regardless of what pulpit he wants to be in. They see him for the bullshit that he really is, and that's just like time out, for real. So you can't get mad at your kids for scoping out the bullshit, because that's exactly what the fuck they're doing, scoping out the bullshit, because they know that it's some fucking bullshit that you're involved in, and they know what he's done to you. So why on earth would they want their mother to be back with their father, regardless of if that's their father or not. They're already overly protective over you. So if they know that a nigga did you wrong, regardless of if that's their father or not, they're not gonna ride with this bullshit just because you're happy in it. Because we all know that this shit is faking for a storyline, girl. Like, you know you're not happy with this nigga. Like, you look like a damn fool taking this Jezebel of a pastor back. But that's just my personal opinion. I've had a lot of bad relationships and toxic relationships and people that I took back, so I cannot judge a soul, but I'm just giving you my honest opinion, because you know I ain't saying that my opinion is fact. I ain't saying that it's in the Bible. I'm just telling you what the fuck I think. So we got Candice. Her and her husband, they are planning their anniversary party, because you know it's been a year since they got married or whatnot. And you know, it's pretty cool, you know, seeing them get married, and you know, seeing them plan for everything. You know, it's a wonderful sight, to be quite honest. But is it just me, or they must not be paying Candice that good yet? Because you know, after a while on these shows on Bravo, you know, they start paying you a little bit, then they start paying you a lot. And this is her 3rd season, so I just want to know what the hell they paying her, because her hair is still raggedy as hell. She still can't get her hair right. And then she come in with this braided ass Lion King looking ass wig she had on. Like, girl, please. She was with the party planner. I guess she wants to spend like $20,000 on the party. And I'm just looking at her like, girl, if you don't have that shit at your house, invite your family, your friends, and your cast members over there. Have some rotel, some meatballs, some pasta salad, you know what I mean, some hot wings, and probably some pizza and shit. Get some Coke, Sprite, Dr. Pepper, and maybe for the people that got bad stomachs, get some Canada Dry, and that's a party for me. I don't need all this stuff. Maybe I'm just a simple man, and I just don't need all the other shit. Especially, like, okay, that's my anniversary, but you know, whatever. Like, I don't even, like, if I ever get married, I don't even want to do a big ass wedding like that. Like, that's just not me. But you know, it is what it is, child. It is what it is. Chris made sure to say that we not on your mama's dime no more. I'm like, ooh. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Ashley and Michael. Robin and Juan. Candice is about to try out a couple of sweets for her party, you know, to test it all out. And Giselle pulls up in this fake ass Gucci mini beetle. I'm like, this bitch is just tacky. She's just tacky. Her decorations is tacky, her house is tacky, her clothes is tacky, now her car tacky. Like, this bitch just a tacky fucking queen, okay? Jackie Christie shits on Giselle. And that says a lot, because her ass can be tacky too. But this shit right here, like, girl, bye. So yeah, they sit down and they have a conversation. They start talking about Jamal and stuff like that. And you know, Candice was basically saying how she couldn't have took him back, but if Giselle is happy, she happy, and all this other stuff. Then they start talking about the party and how Candice has invited all of the girls with the exception of Ashley. Giselle wants to see Ashley and Candice get along and try to rebuild a relationship, but it ain't happening because too much has happened between Candice and Ashley, and sometimes it's best to leave that situation in the past where it is, because you know, people be trying to make you be friends with motherfuckers and stuff like that, and it's annoying because, you know, y'all already know that I always put in my personal experience with things all the time. And so don't take this as shade, because I'm talking about another YouTuber. I'm not gonna say the name because I ain't got time, but y'all already know who the fuck I'm talking about. I get messages all the time about how people want me to reconcile with that person, and I'm never gonna do that, because like, it's gonna have to take an act of God to do that for me, okay? Because at the end of the day, when I really care about somebody, and when I feel like I'm betrayed and wrong and caught off guard by a person that I really considered family to me and as a friend, I don't want to fuck with them no more. And that's only because my feelings are hurt. You know what I mean? Like, my feelings are hurt, my trust is gone, I feel betrayed, so I don't want to fuck with you no more. And it doesn't matter, like, people always want to get you to do this. Like, I hate when people say you need to reach out for what? I'm not the one that ended the relationship, they did. But you know, sometimes it's like whatever. But you know, just like with that situation with mine that I just mentioned, this situation is just like that to me. Some situations I just you know, good to be left in the past, because some things are just not reconcilable. But if it is reconcilable, you know, with God and prayer, it can happen. And then they start talking about some back and forth shade between the two of them, and Giselle was upset with the comment that Candice made in response to her comment that she made about Candice. And here's my thing with Giselle. Giselle always throwing shade at somebody and always talking about what somebody else got going on, when she really need to be focused on the fact that she dating a Jezebel of a pastor and getting back with him. Her kids don't even like that shit, but she sit up here and talk about everybody else's relationships, their finances, their men, and everything else, but can't nobody say nothing back in response to her. Bye. So Monique and Ashley get together. You know, they're bonding. You know, I kind of like their newfound friendship or whatnot. Because you know they were friends in the past before that alcoholic shit came about. But they're cool together. I see them bonding as parents and all of this. And so, you know, Ashley was saying how everybody congratulated her except for Candice. And you know, Monique again was like, well, you know, me and Candice had our situation. You know, we hugged, we kissed and made up, and I seen her a couple of days ago and we had our conversation and now we're good. And you know, again, some relationships can be fixed, but some cannot be fixed. Some are just, you know, just better left untouched, better left undone. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. So it is what it is with that. But you know, Ashley and Candice are the same type of bitch, and that's why they can't be friends, truth be told. So now it is Candice's party, and you know, Candice making these folks pay for their liquor because she ain't have enough money to buy the liquor. That's why I say you could have had that shit at your house. But that ain't my money to count, child. We meet Wendy. She's a doctor, Nigerian doctor at that, and she looks beautiful. I could already tell that Karen don't like her. I could see by the look on her face, because Karen was like, you know, me and Wendy got similar, we rock in different circles, you know what I'm saying? And we got friends in common. I've been to events with her and I am not impressed. And I'm like, oh, what type of bitch is this? So in the midst of the party, Candice pulls Giselle aside to confront her about about the conversation that they had the other day. In Giselle's club outfit, looking like she going to Black Diamond in that outfit. And you know, when Candice wants to have a conversation with somebody, she doesn't ever want to listen. She just wants to talk. And I can't stand people like that. Like, if you want to have a conversation with me, have it. But you got to listen to what the fuck I'm saying. Don't fucking cut me off. Please don't. The girls ask where Jamal is, and Giselle acting all defensive. Like, why the fuck are you defensive? Are you defensive because, you know, this is a fake-ass relationship? Because, you know, you can tell that she was bothered when Wendy said that she worked with Jamal in the past. I know you, she gives you that Phaedra tea. I see why you are bothered, bitch. But my thing about it is, why the fuck are you so pressed because they ask you where he is? Because if it was anybody else, you would have asked where the fuck Damien was. Fuck out of here. But then Charisse pops up. And everybody's wondering, okay, Charisse is here. I'm glad that she's here, but how does Candice even, like, are they even friends? Like, what the fuck is she doing here? Because last time I remember, Candice and Charisse did not like each other. They were, you know, Candice called her a geriatric granny, and that's back when I liked Candice. So I'm like, okay, bitch, what the hell is going on with this little situation right here? I want to know. But child, okay. Monique's cousin was like, do I need to give you the boxing gloves? And Monique said, child, please, I come in peace. I'm not worried about that. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I guess Monique is unbothered, unfazed about Charisse being there. Charisse is still a stuck-up, unfortunate mess, child. Still. But when Karen got up and did her speech for Candice and Chris, why did she have to bring up her own marital issues? Like, but she's the grand dame of Potomac. So, of course, she's going to, you know, make it all about her. Karen, bye. And Dorothy always finds a way to embarrass Candice at any given moment, and it's just a key. Like, sometimes I wonder what the show would have been if she was a cast member, because that bitch is shady as hell, and she's going to always embarrass her hamster-looking daughter. Woo! But, at the end of it all, this was a pretty decent episode. I enjoyed this episode, but what was so funny is that we keep on getting the prelude to Monique beating Candice's ass. Because they keep on showing that that clip where Monique was like, I'll drag you. I'll drag you. Drag me, Monique. Drag me, Monique. Better watch what you ask for. But anyway, be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe to this video. If you guys haven't noticed, the name has changed. It's no longer Mr. Still Standing. It is Scotty by Nature TV. Yes, indeed it is. So follow me on social media. My social media is Instagram, Scotty_by_nature, and my new Twitter handle is Scotty by Nature 1. Okay. Scotty by Nature 1. That is my username on Twitter now. So the brand has changed. It's no longer Mr. Still Standing. It is Scotty by Nature TV, y'all. And it's been a long time coming, y'all. So I'm just trying to make sure to get this brand going and keep it moving, okay? Because I got a lot of things coming up. I will be interviewing Brandon Carson of About Him fame, as well as G Status ATL Hustle fame. I'll be interviewing him tomorrow with the Justice League and Jamar 84. Yes indeed, I'll be doing that. And just be on the lookout. I got a lot of shit coming up for you guys, and just a lot of shit that I'm trying to do and get together. So with that being said, you guys, I'm out of here until my next video. I'll talk to you all later. Peace and blessings.